Well, hey, welcome to our next module study. And this particular study looks at something different. We kind of start applying the things that we have put together and the things that we're learning in our first three chapters. So, first we learned about our theories, mostly symbolic, conflict, and functionalist theory. Then the next chapter we looked at different cultures, and the goal of that chapter was to begin to separate who we are from our socialization, in other words our culture, and see exactly how much it has affected who we are and vice versa, how much we affect our environment. Then chapter 3 we talked a little bit about that socialization and the actual methodology about how we go about incorporating all of these things into the person that we are. So this week we will begin the first look at several of our institutions. Now, when we talk about functionalism, remember functionalism has parts that work together, and so we have the form and the function, how they fit together, and then how all of that works. And I said with society, we say that this, is our institutions, our institution of family, our institution of education, our institution of religion, our institution of economics, and then of course our institution of government. All societies must have those 5 institutions, and how they work together and how they fit together can either bring stability or instability from that functionalist perspective. So family, we all have one, every one of us. Some of us seem to think we're a little bit luckier than others. Some of us have families that are intact and have been intact and have remained intact since mom and dad were married. Some of us may have gone through a couple of different types of families. On the opening video, I hope that you will see your type of family represented. A couple of things that we have to do before we start the chapter is we really have to establish a legal definition for family. Because once again, family can be very subjective. What I may consider family, someone else may not consider family. So our first goal is to look at family and have this legal, objective definition of what family is. And then we'll go from there. And how do these work together? How do the elements within the family work together? We'll look at it from a symbolic interactionism perspective, of course the functionalist perspective, and then the conflict perspective. So as we try to explain problems, say like divorce for instance, we'll look at divorce from those 3 different perspectives, and a little bit we'll start seeing why sometimes even describing and labeling a problem is a problem. But we call family the wellspring of life. Like I said, everybody has a family, but how it plays out is different. I hope that you enjoy this. I hope that you learn a couple of things that you can actually use and that can apply to you. We won't necessarily be writing a paper on this, but our discussion board is going to talk a little bit about what are the things that family did bring to the table. How has family shaped me? Some of my family expectations. So again, I do hope that you enjoy this study, and hope all of these links work. It's just being really persnickety lately, but thank you for your patience mostly, and we will talk soon. Okay, thanks.